Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. Welcome to my channel. It's my daily vlog, so whatever I'm up to is what you're gonna see here. And today I figured I would give a little update on the temperature blanket. So periodically I'm giving updates on this since it is a year-long project. So if you have been with me since January, I started what's called a temperature blanket, meaning I'm doing a different color to represent the temperature of each day of this year. And by the end of it, it will be a lovely blanket, and it's being done via crochet. And yeah, I've been chipping away at it. You know, this past month, I fell behind, and then I started working on it again and catching up on all the backlog of crocheting I needed to do to get it finished. So what I've been doing is I've been getting historical temperature data from AccuWeather. So I'm able to log into the website, I could see the temperature for the past month, and then I can go from that. So let me show you what I'm up to, and I'll also give a little refresher on how I'm making these pieces. So let me show you where we're at. So this so far is my temperature blanket. So let me give you some scale on this. So just for scale, this is how big this is. So yeah, it's pretty sizable so far. We're getting there. We are getting there. So I have this like clip in this one, so I know that when I unroll it, this should always be on the lower left, and this represents January 1st. And the way that I'm doing it is this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and so on, all the way down the line. And then I make a U-turn over there, and then I come back down, and then make a U-turn here, and then go back up, and so on and so forth. So you can see that the summer weather is upon us. The colors are changing. These colors are changing, and we are now moving more into the magentas and the oranges and even a few reds. Because down there, I just did a few reds. And then as a reminder, this is the color key that I had made. And each different color, it goes in 10-degree intervals. And that is how we know what color represents what temperature. So those reds, yeah, it was hot. We were in the 90s. And then today's weather, it was 95 degrees today. So let me show you how I make a petal for each day. So it was 95 degrees. Let me show you how I do that. Okay, so first thing is we need to make a center. So we're gonna start with a slip knot. So just like that. And we're gonna put the hook into the hole. We're gonna hold the tail. And then from here, we're gonna chain 4. So that means pulling the yarn through the hoop 4 times, just like that. Then from here, we will do a double crochet. So we wrap the hook once like this, and then the hook is gonna go into the furthest chain from the hook. So it's gonna go in here. Then we're going to grab this yarn and pull it through once. Grab the yarn, pull it through 1 and 2. Grab the yarn and pull it through those 2. We're gonna do 9 more double crochets into that same stitch. Now that I've done a total of 10 double crochets into 1 stitch, I'm going to do a slip stitch, which means I'm gonna put this through, grab the yarn, and pull it through 1 and pull it through 2. And then I'm just gonna bind it off. So the way I bind it off is I'm gonna pull it through 1, and that's it. I'm gonna snip this, hold the tail that's attached, and just give a little tug. So this is my center. Next up, we have to identify the right color. It was 95 degrees today, so we're gonna be using red. So I have my red yarn. I'm gonna find my end here. And the way that I start the attaching process So I take the hook and I go through one crochet stitch like this. Then I take the yarn and I pull it through to make a loop. And then I take this loose tail and I'm going to pull this loose tail all the way through. And I'm going to hold that under my thumb. Then I'm going to replace the crochet hook right back where it came from. I'm going to switch hands because I'm a righty and give that some tension. And then from here, I'm going to chain 6. So that's just pull and go through. Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now from here, I'm going to double crochet into that base stitch. So again, that's wrap the hook, then you go through. Oops. We're going to grab this yarn by wrapping it and pulling it through. And then we're going to do wrap and pull through 2, wrap and pull through 2. Then I'm going to attach this down with a slip stitch by going into the next stitch over and pull through and through. And we have our first petal. So I'm going to do this the rest of the way around. So I just tied those 2 ends together, and then I just snip the tails, and then I snip this tail, and snip that tail. And that's it. That is how we make the petal. So little by little, it's coming together. Like I said, it's a year-long project. It's designed to be a marathon and not a sprint. This is a little bit every day kind of a project. So that's how I make each of these petals. And then in terms of attaching it, what I found is it's better for me to wait until I have a full row, which I think is 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, it's 18. It's 18 across, so it's easier for me to have 18 done and then to just go down the row and attach it than it is to do one at a time and then start and end. It makes a lot more sense and is better for my style to just do the row up each time. So that's what I've been doing. I don't have, enough for laying out 18 right now, so I'm not going to attach any more to this. But as I do, I'll continue to give you an update. So right now, this is where we're at. It's moving along. So I will keep everybody updated. I'll probably do like once a month, just a little check-in on this and see how it's going. See how these colors look. I'm a little worried that it's still May. It's May 31st, and that's at least the 3rd red color that I put on so far. So it's getting a mite bit toasty. This is going to be a hot summer that we're in for. So we'll see. But with that, I am done for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.